Hi, everyone. My name's Brendan. I'm originally a band director from Connecticut, and right now I'm finishing up my master's degree in Binghamton, New York. So, long flight to get here, but I'm excited to be here. Can we please start at the beginning of the second movement of Lincolnshire? Stole your breathe in on the end. Never done that before.
Did you do it?
Yes.
How did it feel?
I stole it. Felt great.
Isn't it kind of cool?
It is. I've never
It's a
thought of
little
it that way.
weird because you're used to exhaling on a release,
Yeah.
but you breathe in as they release the sound. It sort of pulls it up.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
nice.
cool.
Yeah, when Craig said that when he was here a couple years ago, I was like, gosh, I am stealing that. That is so amazing. Okay, what was the question I asked you this morning? Do you remember?
Stimulus.
Value.
Stimulus value.
There you go.
Yes.
What's your stimulus value?
Yes.
What is your message? What is the strength of that message?
Yes.
I think that's more pertinent right now.
Yeah.
Like, what is the message you're trying to send to them? But what is, more importantly, what is the strength of that message you're trying to get to them? And some of it starts with your posture. Okay, so we're going to start with posture. Can you set up on the podium and face them? So feet shoulder width apart, right? We want to feel the tripod on the feet. Okay, we talked about with Doug this morning about the pelvic bowl, right? So your waist is sitting on that, so it's able to move, right? If you need to, you're available to move. When you lift your arms up, now that you have this weight going in the front of your body, right? There must be a weight shift this direction to counterbalance, right? So when I lift, I'm going to feel my weight shift slightly backwards, okay? So put your arms down. Now lift your arms up in front of you. Do you feel your weight shift that way?
Yeah.
Okay, put your arms down in front of you. Now don't let your weight go backwards. I want you to feel what happens. Lift your arms up. What do you feel?
I feel like I'm about to fall over.
Okay, where do you feel the tension?
Up, like lower here.
Quads?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Where else?
A little bit in my like elbow and shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, that's always a problem.
I feel
Do you
like-
feel anything in your ankles or your feet?
Not really.
Okay. do this. Let's stand, and then I want you to lean forward until your toes grab. Okay, now lift your arms up in front of you. Like you're literally about to fall over, right?
Yeah.
So this is proving the weight shift idea. So if we stand with our weight postured with our arms to the side, once we put our arms up in front of us, the weight must go this way to counterbalance. Okay? What you're doing is when your arms lift up, you keep them right about here. That way your weight doesn't have to go anywhere. So you don't have a very commanding presence in front of them. Right? You're not commanding them to watch. Okay, so if I lift up, I'm going to shift my weight backwards just a little. They don't even see it, but we feel it. Okay, so put your arms to your side. I want you to lift your arms up and shift your weight back just a little bit. Okay, now don't move. I'm going to adjust a little bit more. Can you take your shoulder blades back a little bit? Hey, everybody that's in the room, take an extra hand. I want you to touch the edge of your collarbone right up here, and then take your thumb and touch in the middle here. Okay, that's your collarbone. Take your shoulder and collapse it in. You're going to feel like the collarbone gets shorter. It's a bone. It doesn't do that, but it's going to feel that way. I want you to expand your collarbone as far as you can. Okay? Relax it down. Now collapse it in. And just expand the collarbone out just a little bit. Good. I learned this from Sarah Wilcoxon when she was here doing our workshop a couple years ago. She talked about shoulder posture. Because we talk a lot about expanding the chest, right? Like that's how we want to stand, but that's so awkward. She said, no, you want to make your collarbone long. You want long collarbones. So that's how we think about posture, right? So take your collarbones and make them long. Your collarbones aren't long yet. Elongate the collarbone. Oh, there we go. But see, your arms move backwards.
Yeah.
So your arms got to stay out here, but you've got to elongate the collarbone. Yeah, did you know your shoulder? Do you know what bone actually your shoulder and all of this limb connects to the rest of your body?
No.
Right there. Your shoulder blade doesn't connect anything, it's floating. Right? Obviously none of this is connected. It's the collarbone.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So when we move, and we were talking about the wheel plane this morning, right? This is where your limb actually connects, is here. So again, all the way back to this. So your posture, when you lift your arms up, you've got to keep long collarbones, but your arms have to be out in front of you, which that feels weird when you think about it, right? So we want long collarbones, and then lift the arms up and shift the weight backwards. Okay, so put your arms down. Okay, long collarbone, and then lift the arms and shift the weight backwards. Good, put your arms out in front of you just a little bit more. Good, we're going to turn this over just a little bit. Okay, all right, let's go from the beginning again and see if you can maintain more of that posture instead of coming back here.
Okay.
Okay? Because anytime your arms come out here, again, whether it's to the side, I'm going to shift my weight backwards away. If I'm going to shift this way, I'm going to shift away. You always shift the body weight the opposite of where you're looking. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That'll take out all the tension. Good. Do you trust them to play that first note?
I do.
You do?
You sound great. I do trust you.
Well, show them that you trust them a little bit more. And if it's wrong, it's okay. It's okay to fail. No, that's old posture. Put your arms down.
Yes.
Can I mess around a little bit more? There. Okay. Long collarbones. Okay. Expand your chest outwards just a little bit. Ooh. Keep the chest expanded. Long collarbone. Okay. I don't know what that looks like from where you are. I like that better. This can't be up though.
Yes. Yeah. No.
Yeah. The other thing too is when you hold where your baton sits, this knuckle right here should hit right where your sternum stops. I don't know what this is called. What's it called? Solar plexus? I thought it was like xiphoid something or other. Clint, you got an answer right. What? Oh, everybody else is like, man, that was rough. Yeah, no, but this right here should meet in the solar plexus, right? Yours is pointed upwards, so we're going to turn it down and let it hit right here. That's a good plane for everybody. Okay.
But flat, yeah.
Yeah, flatten it out. Okay. Just stand up. We're changing a lot on how you move. Out that way. Good. Long collarbones. Expand the chest. Hips back a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Trust them. Breathe. Keep moving. Lots of this. Let the left hand just monitor. Don't let it have to be so in front. Make more expansive, left to right. Yeah, good. So what I mean by that Sorry, I have to go over here. Jeremy's going to get mad at me if I'm on that side of the podium. He texts me about that all day. Please don't stand on that side of the podium, John. Okay. Expansion in this movement goes this way. Right, here's the beginning. I want you to watch this. Here's the beginning. Here's the top. Keep going. Yeah, I'm thinking this direction, right? And I'm expanding the chest using my face and my torso to try to keep the warmth, you know? Then I know where they need beats and where they don't. I figured it out. And they're like, we need a downbeat right there, you know? And then you're good. Okay, try it from the beginning again. Use your torso as much as you can. Breathe to cause visual expansion. Stand up. Stand tall. I'm going to pull you up from your head. Stand taller. Keep your chest really expanded. Think left to right expansion. Open this up. Breathe. More breath. Don't be afraid to get big left to right. Lots of warmth. Good for you. Yeah. You don't have to tell me, but if you had a dark moment in your life ever?
Yeah.
Good. You need to put that in your mind and conduct the beginning of this like that. To where you almost would shed a tear. We don't need to know what it is, and we don't care. What we do care about is that you can connect with this to them. Fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay, I have
Am
to
I
stop.
good?
Readers can
Okay.
get really mad at me. All right, thanks,
Okay.
Brandon.